YouTube, it's Margaret. Okay, so today is my 1 week post-op video from VSG. I had my surgery last Wednesday with Dr. Lee Smith in Birmingham, Alabama. Let's just get straight to the stats. So my highest weight, let me get my notes. My highest weight was 266, and that was the day before I started my pre-op diet. So 2 weeks ago, as of Tuesday, yesterday. My surgery weight was 255.4, and today I am 245.8. So that is a 9.6 pound loss since surgery last week and a total of 20.2 pounds since my pre-op diet. So, what do I think of the numbers? Although I am happy that I've lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks, I feel as if it's kind of a false weight, and I say that in that I haven't eaten. So, you know, I've been on a liquid diet since then. So I feel like I did my fat percentages this morning, and it hasn't changed at all. And it could just be because I'm not hydrated enough. I don't know. But I start adding food back this weekend. So we'll see. I want to be excited about it. I mean, it's 20 pounds. I don't feel like I've lost 20 pounds. I'm going to say every 3 seconds. I don't feel like I've lost 20 pounds. So I feel like it's probably a lot of water weight. And because at 266, that was the highest I had been in a while. Like, that wasn't the weight that I had been being. I had probably been right around 259, so I had just eaten really crappy the past 2 days before that, as in like a food funeral kind of thing. So I think I probably had put on a bunch of water weight, but we'll see. I mean, I hope that it sticks, and I hope that it continues to lose. I hope that once I start adding foods, it doesn't go back up before it starts coming back down, but we'll see. So, how did I do week 1? It was rough. It was, I'm not gonna lie, I had watched a bunch of videos and people had talked about how they weren't in pain and how it was easy, and so I guess I wasn't prepared. I had this false sense of, not false sense of security, but I feel as if I have a pretty high tolerance for pain. I have 3 kids, and I've had a couple different illnesses that were very, very painful. So I feel as if I have a high tolerance for pain. With that being said, I was in a lot of pain. Way more pain than I had expected to be. So it's been rough. Today is probably the first day that I can stand up and walk without feeling like somebody's stabbing me in the stomach. I have not taken any pain medicine today. I have to drive 2 hours to my doctor's in a little bit, so I didn't really want to do that doped up on pain medicine. So I haven't taken any pain medicine today, and I'm okay. But today's really the first day, so 7 days. And it's still painful. Like, I don't know, it's the one incision where I'm pretty sure is where he took out the stomach. It's the biggest incision, and I have staples in all of them, and the staples are getting really sore, and I'm going to get the staples out today, thank God. So maybe once all that's done, then I can start on the healing process. I really had in my head that I was going to be down for like a day or 2, and then I was going to be like the perfect WLS patient, and I was going to be walking, and I was going to be drinking my water and drinking my shakes, and that has not happened. The first couple days, like, I couldn't drink any water. Like, one sip of water, and it would just like sit right in my chest, and I could feel it foaming up, and it would just come right back up. Water was not my friend. I could not do water. Then the liquid pain medicine tasted horrendous, and that would make me gag. Like, I would put it in my mouth, and I would just hold it in my mouth like, okay, you have to swallow this. You have to swallow this. So I struggled with that. That's getting better. Really, everything's getting better. I'm able to drink. I feel as if I'm able to drink maybe a little too much, and maybe that's just because liquid goes down easier and doesn't sit in the sleeve. I'm not sure. But, you know, I feel like I could probably drink 8 or 10 ounces, 11-ounce shake when sitting with no problem. I don't, and I haven't. I did drink, like, the other morning I got some, when I was still on clear liquids, I drank like a mug of green tea, and I drank the whole thing, which was probably like, 6 or 8 ounces. And then I had 2 ounces of a protein shake. So, and I did all that probably within a 30-minute window. So I'm hoping that once I go to food. However, last night, I had some, like, a little container of, like, instant mashed potatoes, and I made that, and I made it kind of watery, almost kind of more like a soup than a mashed potatoes, but it was still kind of thick, and I was only able to eat, like, three or 4 spoonfuls, and I was done. So I think maybe once I move on to food, I'll feel differently about it, but right now, other than just being in pain, I really can't tell that I've had surgery. So I hope that that changes, because that's obviously not what this process was about. What else? I've been really bad with my medicines. I cannot get them down. I don't know. I'm gonna tell my doctor about it today, and hopefully everything's okay. I mean, everything seems fine. Like, my stomach doesn't hurt. Sleeping, I slept on my stomach last night for the first time, and I'm a stomach sleeper, and I have not been getting good sleep because I do not like sleeping on my back. And this morning actually, I rolled over onto my stomach and was like, I'm just going to try this, and I fell so fast asleep. Like, my alarm didn't even wake me up. My husband had to wake me up with a text message, thank goodness. What else? Food. You know, the first couple days I was on clear liquid, and it was easy because I didn't want anything. I had to force down the clear liquids. Gas. I didn't have any gas pain in the hospital. Well, I had my surgery outpatient. I guess I didn't even talk about this. I mean, I know I talked about it before. So, outpatient. How did it go? Went fine. I got there around 7 a.m., 7:30. Didn't wait hardly at all. Maybe was in the waiting room 5-10 minutes. They called me back, got me going right away, got me a room that my husband could sit in. It would be my room all day, so he could sit there. However, there was not a TV, or there was nothing to do, but he brought his laptop and worked all day, so it was fine for him. So they got my IV going. They got everything, like, as soon as my IV was in, and which I am a horrible vein patient. Like, I don't even know if you can see that, but that's, like, my bruise from my IV. First, they tried it in this hand. You can't really tell. There's a bruise there. Then they went here, and I have this lovely, lovely bruise. So did that. So as soon as my IV was in and my medicines were in, they took me back into the operating room. My husband got to wait in my room, and they put me on the operating table, asked me my name, birth date, you know, whatever, and I was out. I don't remember. The next thing I know, I was waking up in recovery, and it was done. When I woke up, I did have a little bit of a gas shoulder pain, but wasn't too terribly bad. So they gave me some pain medicine in recovery, and I couldn't tell you how long I was there. And then they took me back to the room. My husband was still there, and I was there. I think he told me I was gone about an hour and 45 minutes. I couldn't tell you. I have no recollection of time. But I think that's what he said. I was gone from the room about an hour and 45 minutes. And then I was there in that room recovering all day. I think the doctor came and, and I did have a little bit of a gas pain in my shoulder, but nothing in my belly, nothing too bad. I really just wanted to take a Gas-X strip and they wouldn't let me take it. So, okay, video died. Hopefully I deleted enough stuff to make this last long enough. So anyways, so they gave me some pain medicine. I was there till about 5:30. And then I was released and we went back to a hotel. It was about a mile down the road. And I laid in bed and my husband went and got some dinner. I had ice chips, which was really the only thing that I could keep down. So I did ice chips. I had to get up every 2 hours. I had to do my little breathing thingy. And then the next morning, got up, went back to the doctor. He removed the drain, which wasn't bad. I mean, you could feel it coming out, but it wasn't like painful or anything. And covered that up and went home. And it was about a 2-hour drive. However, I was still pretty doped up. I don't know, just still from the anesthesia. Plus I was on pain medicine, so I slept the whole way home. Got home, I pretty much was out the rest of the day. My mom brought my daughter home and she, pretty much fed for herself. She played while I slept on the couch. And then, so that was Thursday. Friday, I was still in a lot of pain. I stayed home. My husband took the kids to school. I stayed home, stayed on pain medicine, got up and walked, every few hours, did my breathing stuff. But other than that, tried to get in some liquids. Didn't feel like it. Saturday, I was feeling a little bit better. My son had a football game, so I went to that, and that took a lot out of me. And just, I just sat there. But, so kind of did that and then kind of lounged around and watched football. Then Sunday, I was able to get some laundry done, and I was feeling a little bit better, but still in a lot of pain. Really have been in a lot of pain. I was in pain Monday. I was in pain. And then yesterday was the first day that was a little bit better. I got up. I went and had my oil changed in my car. I actually went to work for a couple hours. Went and got my kids, made them dinner, and then now today. And today is better. So anyways, so I'm going to the doctor. So that's week 1, down, 9.6 pounds. I hope that it sticks. I hate to be this pessimist, but, I can't help but think that it's all just water weight, or that it's just, plain eating my muscle. I feel as if I'm probably in starvation mode, so as soon as I start eating again, I'm sure that my body's going to hold on to every little morsel that I eat. So, it's probably going to be a week or 2 before it starts losing again, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't be that way. I hope that it won't be that way, but we shall see. What else was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something. The outpatient, the pain, the food. Can't remember what it was. It was just on the tip of my tongue, and I was thinking, I wanted to tell you that too. So, anyways, so this week should be better. I can add some soft food back in a couple days. I can get some cheese, and crackers are on my list as a soft food because even though they're hard, they go down soft. That's kind of a slippery slope. I don't know that I want to go there yet. But I might just have like one just to have something. So, anyways, I will see y'all next Wednesday for week 2. Bye.